concept of total wellness recognizes that our every thought, word, and behavior affects our greater health and well-being, and we, in turn, are affected not only emotionally, but also physically and spiritually. How was your day? Yeah? More ferns there and over there, but out of your reach, because I know what you do to all the things. So here's what I want you to do before we have our little chat. I want you to notice if you have tension in your forehead and let that go. Close your eyes, let your forehead go soft. And then move your attention to the muscles of your jaw and allow that to become soft. Open it up if you have to and let your jaw become soft. And as you do that, move your attention down to your shoulders and let your shoulders come down. And then I want you to take a nice deep breath through your nose into your belly and let it out slowly through your mouth. And then do it again. Let your forehead relax, your eyes, your jaw, and your shoulders. And breathe deep into your belly and then slowly let it out. And then do that one more time. So come and rest with me for a little bit and we'll chat about a nourished life. As I was standing over there making the fermented ginger carrots, I got to thinking, as I often do. One of the reasons I love what I call slow food, which is more traditionally prepared food, it takes a little bit longer, is that I can stand there and as my hands are working, I can really meditate on important things, or that's what I notice my mind doing. It starts to think about the deeper things of life. And if I don't feel like thinking one day, I will just make sure that I keep humming or keep singing. I usually decide to sing the hymns while I'm cooking. And really it started with thinking about nourishing foods, and one of my deep goals and desires for why I share about nourishing food and healing so much. First of all, I've seen such tremendous healing in my own life, and I want to see that for other people too. I am of the very firm and big belief that we were designed to heal, and I want to share all of the things that I've learned and experienced with other people, because I absolutely love watching other people be empowered with understanding and wisdom, and then start to become free from things that had them bound. And so one of the things that I'm doing is I am actually creating many resources right now based on all of the years and all of the layers that I've had to peel back on walking through a healing journey. And I'm creating a book, I'm creating a course, and I have multiple digital ebooks that I'm creating. So I'm working on finishing that up, so stay tuned. So it doesn't take them all of the years that it took me to find all of that information and to put it in a way where it doesn't feel overwhelming and it doesn't feel so complicated. Which brings me to the heart of the whole matter, is that we know on every level, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, we know when we are not nourished. When an area of our life is not nourished, it is lacking. It feels in famine. It feels in lack. And with all of the labels and all of the seemingly different information flying in from every avenue, what I've realized is that it actually is so much more simple than everybody's making it out to be. Human beings were built to thrive in overflow, in abundance, in nourishment, for our spirit to be fully nourished and satisfied in God, to be being nourished and washed with the Word every day, filled with the Spirit. We are built to be mentally nourished with the right information and the right things and the Word of God, and speaking the proper things into our minds and into the minds of other people. We are built to be nourished emotionally through healthy and healing relationships and community with other people and creation. And we are built to be nourished physically. And we have gone so far as a society from being nourished that in every way, even though it seems like we are living, especially in the Western world, in this opulence and in materialism and abundance, and it seems like we have all these things, and yet we are so living in lack. We have so much access to information, so much access to things, so much access to food, and yet we are in lack. We are consuming things into our spirit that is leaving us malnourished spiritually. We are consuming things into our minds that is leaving our mind malnourished. We are consuming things into our heart that is leaving our emotional body malnourished, and we are consuming loads of food that are completely devoid of nutrients, and we are eating things that are robbing us of nutrients, and we are malnourished though we are consuming loads of calories. You can eat loads of calories and be malnourished. And I thought, oh my goodness, that's the heart of it. Everything we do, something is either nourishing you or it's stealing from you and creating malnourishment and creating lack. And for me, maybe it's just me, but for me that simplified it so much. And instead of like listening to all the white noise and all the opinions, I started looking at things going, is the way I'm doing this, is this decision or the way I'm doing this going to nourish or steal or like rob from me? Making the food, I was thinking and looking at my Nourishing Traditions cookbook, I was thinking about how just in a few generations, how we got away from even the basics of learning how to prepare foods to make them the most nourishing for us. And we are consuming loads of things that are, one, robbing us of nutrients. They are adding so many toxins and chemicals that our body doesn't know what to do with. And we're also eating loads of things that we're told are healthy, but the way we're consuming them is actually doing more harm to us than good. In just a few generations of women deciding to stop passing down that traditional knowledge of how to nourish, because I guess we decided that we didn't need it. We had these conveniences now. It was not important. We were more evolved and progressive than that. And so we lost something. But it's not just food and the body. Over a few generations, we have unknowingly decided to allow ourselves and our families to become malnourished in every way. And so part of what I'm doing here, and part of my heart and part of my goal, is to encourage and inspire and walk alongside others towards a more nourished life, and say it's okay to do something different than what you see everybody else doing, because something's not working. We know it's not working because we see sickness on the rise, and we see mental sickness on the rise, and we see so many crazy things going on. We know something's not working, and so it's okay to say, I'm going to do things different. I'm going to go this way. If you are feeling a pull towards a slower, more intentional, more nourished life, I just want to encourage you to grab onto that and to walk forward in it. You're going to stumble along the way. There's going to be learning curves, but you can do it. You were built and you were made to do it. And friend, of course, if you are new here and you enjoy today's video, I would love to have you stick around and subscribe so that we can visit again. You, all the tippy tappies. Everybody here's your tippy tappies. Friends, we wanted to thank you so much as always for coming back to our little house on the mountain. For more information, please visit www.ourlittlehouseonthemountain.com. And if you don't want to miss a thing in the future, go ahead and subscribe to our email list over on our website. All of the information and items from today's video will be listed for you in the description box and pinned in the comments below. And don't forget to follow us at Our Little House on the Mountain on Instagram. And thank you so much to our members here on YouTube and our patrons over on Patreon. We love you all so much and appreciate you, and Lord willing, I will see each and every one of you beautiful souls right here on the next one. Bye, friends.